Alright, looks like I finally tackled this thing. Be up here and out in 3 or 4 days. And down the long, at the end, a long, like 5,000 foot decline to Cabazon, or where the trail crosses I-10. So we're off. Big climb today. Be patient. One step up at a time. Okay, I made it from Humber Park. Got a hitch up Humber Park up to the Saddle Junction. It's about 2 miles, 1,600 feet elevation gain. I did it in about 2 hours, and I feel kind of strong actually, so I'm very happy with myself about that. The other day when I went down, it took me an hour and a half to go down. That same distance, 2 hours to come back up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty happy with that. And so now I'm just continuing my march since I'm back on the PCT, officially, or technically. I'm gonna continue my march up another 800 feet in elevation gain, and see how many miles I put in today. I was thinking I might only be able to get in 4 or so on the trail itself. An additional 4 from Saddle Junction, but maybe I can do more. Ooh. Man, I really have to pat myself on the back. I think I think food is my problem, my biggest problem by far. I need to eat, so see what I can do about shoving some in my mouth every time I stop, and making camp earlier to make sure I get dinner, and making sure I eat breakfast. With any luck, I'll at least be getting more calories down into me. Anyways, scamper on. Got to get a little bit of snow in before the snow goes away for today. Stagger. Slipping around on slushy snow is a little bit like walking drunk. Not completely sure when you're gonna get your balance wrong, take a misstep, except for you're more mentally there, and you're not wearing a backpack. Anyways, here's my crunch, crunch, crunch on snow video clip for today. Good golly, look at this view. Oh my God. My soul sings for this kind of view. Oh, beautiful. Doobity-doo, doobity-doo. This little bear sure is enjoying this day. I love these views. I kind of wish I wasn't going downhill though, because I know I'm going to climb back up. But man, I'm just having, it was fun in the snow, but I'm just loving this view, just loving it. I think people are playing a game here. Put the pine cone in the hole. Well, it's turning into an interesting evening. Still got a couple miles to go to my, hopefully a campsite. Hopefully it's not covered with snow like everything around me is. I don't know. If I find a place to camp, a dry, relatively flat spot between snow patches, I'll take it. But we'll see how it goes. What do you guys think? Think this will do for a campsite? Work for tonight? I hope it's calm and not windy, and doesn't rain, because I'm not going to put my rain fly on, and it might get cold, so this might be a real test of my sleeping bag. All right, I did well eating today. In fact, I just had dinner. It was a very extensive dinner for me hiking, I have to say. Even though it starts with top ramen, which doesn't sound like much at the beginning, but it's not a bad hiking dish. But I threw in a chunk of smoked salmon, really improved it. And then I had an avocado for a second course, and for a final course, I had a big old peanut butter cookie. And so I ate a good dinner. And even lunch I did good. I had an apple and some mozzarella cheese stick and some beef jerky. So, with all that said, I got a campsite tonight between the snow, and so that's good. And I did more mileage today than I thought I was going to do, which is good. And I had awesome views for all day long. So it was actually a really good day. I was very, very happy. Tomorrow I got a few miles to go, and then we'll have Fuller Ridge, which is, I don't know, might be interesting, great views and stuff like that. So that'll be late morning sometime, or mid-morning sometime. Anyways, well, that, peace, one love. Well, looks like I'm starting to make my way across Fuller Ridge. Kind of marks the north end of San Jacinto, I guess, and I'll start heading down along downhill pretty soon. So, anyways, it's a lovely day so far, and happy trails. Well, for the record, I just fell down for the first time. Slipped on some snow coming off of at the end of Fuller Ridge. Nothing serious, just a slip. And sure it won't be the last. That's pretty good though. 190 miles without falling down once. Not bad. That's good for even for me. All right. So today I had a long descent down from Fuller Ridge, basically, a little bit below Fuller Ridge, down to the valley floor, which is like, I don't know, it's something like 5,000 or 6,000 feet descent, but it's all day long. And it should be a pretty easy hike if I was eating well. But I struggled a little bit, so food is clearly my nemesis. Every time I stop and eat, take a break, I can get back up and I'm hiking along at a pretty good clip again, but especially after I eat, sustain a little bit longer. So maybe I can crowdsource some help. Some in the comment section in YouTube here. Maybe you guys can help me find some ultralight recipes, ultralight backpacking recipes. Something with flavor. Not necessarily, I'm not looking for, I'm looking for stuff that's somewhat healthy, but lots of calories, high in protein. Even has oils, that's fine. Fats, that's fine. Not looking for carb heavy stuff necessarily. And certainly I'm not looking for pre-packaged like Cheetos or tuna or kind of stuff like that. So it's my challenge to you guys. If you guys want to help me out a little bit, find me some recipes maybe I'll ask for some help in getting some stuff shipped to me somewhere along the line. But anyways, food, man. If I don't figure out how to start eating, I'm not gonna make this. So I'm just going. Makes me go way too slow, way too many breaks. I don't have the energy. Kind of depressing. But yeah, help me out. Go Googling for me, friends. All right, good morning, people. Hey, everyone, lovely people. Well, it looks like on my big descent yesterday, I've developed a shin splint, and so I have this 3-mile walk across the valley here and to I-10, and then my hitch into Cabazon, and I'll see how I feel when I get to I-10, but I'm pretty sure I'm taking the rest of the day off and gonna ice this puppy, and hopefully I can get it swelling and stuff down tomorrow to take off again. But I don't feel like starting that 55 mile stint to Big Bear with a shin splint. So other than that, I'm in pretty good spirits. Had a good dinner last night, which is good, finally. Other than making the rookie mistake of burning noodles to the bottom of my cup, which I mostly cleaned out okay. So I'll hobble across the valley here. This one. Well, I guess that would be rattlesnake number 2 on this trip, officially. I don't think the video got much of him before I was forced to get to my side of the road. Roadhog. Alrighty, a short update. I got off the trail at I-10. It's about mile 210, and I got a lift into Palm Springs. I've spent a couple nights here. Yesterday I went to the doctor to make sure I didn't have a stress fracture on my lower right leg, Roscoe, and I don't, so that's very good. The doctor just says, it's the normal thing. Rest, don't stress it, don't do any hard activities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few days off the trail. I'm definitely coming back. There's no question I'm getting back on trail, none at all. I'm going to rent a car and drive from Palm Springs to Phoenix, and spend a few days with my mom and my niece, and rest up there, save me a little money so I'm not spending on a hotel room in Palm Springs. And then hopefully the middle of next week or so, I'll be coming back and getting back on trail and starting the next leg toward Big Bear. And other than that, just gonna rest up for a while, make sure my leg's healthy, and I want to continue this journey, so it's well worth it. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.